I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Brandon, it's
Turning
time
laps
to
in
game
heaven
with your
tonight,
little
bless up
friend.
Kyle Bush.
Championship, yeah.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. A Pepito.
Why, hello everyone. It's a Thursday stream. Before the Patreon, we only got an hour and a half. Like usual. Like usual, I'll try to cram it all in and probably do not as much as I think. Hope you're having a lovely week. Exciting news for Kendall, who's not here. You know what, I should let her tell you. But she might have a little more free time on her hands. She might have found an exit plan to a certain job situation. But I'll let her get into the details if she shows up before the end of this thing. Good to see everybody. Apple to Apple, Love the Hate, Live and Sleazy, S1000, Kev Slider, Bowl of our Trask, Psychor, Shaggy, others, probably. Smart Apps coming in all the way from YouTube. Good to see ya. She can share on the Patreon. Actually, she might not be back in time. She'll tell you. I do plan to stream tomorrow, so she can get into it then. One of these days. Okay though. We're here. That is you. We only have a little bit of time, so let's just do whatever news thing we're gonna do. It's news time.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you. Alright? I feel like I just get up. Alright, ladies been against me. They want me to come. Fucking chill. Then here we go. Everybody's fucking singing this shit.
That's right, I can still talk about the news, everyone. I'm not just a powerful scientist, a word that I can say, and no one else on the stream is allowed to. I'm also a mighty news warrior, not afraid to wade into the psychic fields of thoughts on events. That's right. It's me, Chet Manscape. Sometimes I forget that's your last name. Not me, I remember my last name. It's one of the things I can do. Very nice. Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but sometimes I do. Also a debate. We'll do the debate. We also have to play an Aladdin game, and there's been a request for Buck Bumble. Is it bad that I don't know what Buck Bumble is? Is that not in my lexicon? You ever heard of Buck Bumble? Oh, I remember this a little bit now. Is this N64 or was this PlayStation? This is N64. Obviously, our boy Buck trying to probably do something with honey, I'm assuming. Maybe a bad queen. You don't know? Well, look, it's been a while, but obviously I'm familiar with Buck Bumble. Ban Ebola talk? Are we talking Ebola today? Is Ebola in the news? Is Buck Bumble in the news? I don't know if anything we're talking about is in the news until it comes out of my mouth, and then it is, because this is the news segment of the stream. Hantamaxing? Is the hantavirus still in the news? You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know. Okay, now we're just being accusatory to each other. Buck, yeah, I think maybe what I'm deciding is Buck Bumble has Ebola. Don't say shit like that about Buck. Look at him. He's got a fucking Glock. He's a bee. He's a hero. That's all it takes. If a bee could hold a gun, they'd be a hero bee, because that's evolutionary progress. What is going on with the hantavirus? I feel like American passenger feels betrayed by federal order to stay in hantavirus quarantine. New York man who was on hantavirus cruise ship says Nebraska isolation center feels like prison. Let the hantavirus man go. No, the opposite. Let's be careful. Come on. We're not going to be careful. Just let him go. We'll see how our immune systems handle it. Case. I thought this is the opposite of everything that we learned. No, we didn't. The point is we didn't learn anything. We'll just let hundreds of millions of people die. So, also apparently the hantavirus is not spreadable in the way that COVID is. But that hasn't stopped everyone from freaking the fuck out about it and being in the news cycle for weeks. I mean, I'm not saying it's nothing, but based on everything I've read, it doesn't have the same spreading risk as COVID. Yeah, we're not pro-learning here. That is not true for me. I'm a scientist, Case. I'm representing education on this stream. Exactly. What the fuck does he mean by that? Nothing. You're the first to catch the hantavirus, actually. Congratulations. You found that guy in quarantine. You said, I will offer you the comfort that you need. What are we even talking about today? Oh, okay. Let me make a headline because you forgot to. Okay. Good news, everyone. Where's there it is. Valuation and IPO. SpaceX is going public. They've officially filed with the SEC. This is the biggest story. Technically, it's the biggest valuation ever. So I'm assuming it's news. They're going for the biggest valuation ever. Valuation, same idea. I'm assuming you've probably heard SpaceX is one of the many companies, well, one of three major companies that keeps threatening to go public this year. The others being Anthropic and OpenAI. But it seems SpaceX is trying to be first to the party. Yeah, that's right. Space, finally publicly available. That doesn't sound right. Space is valuable. Yes. Shouldn't everyone try to go for the biggest evaluation ever? I think so. Isn't it good that they want to get as big as they can? That's what I do in the gym every day. And why should I not allow SpaceX to do this? They can go for it, for sure. And it seems like they're honestly kind of likely to get it. They're targeting a 1.75 trillion public evaluation, if I'm reading the numbers correctly. And I'm not convinced that you are. I think they could go even bigger, personally. Let me see if I can pull up some facts and figures that we can actually trust. This is coming in courtesy of michigansthumb.com. What? Look, they're the only ones that listed the numbers in an easily digestible way. So what choice do we have but to read them? Hopefully another choice. Okay. Oh, wait, I need a picture of Elon Musk. Elon Musk space. If we're going to read, obviously I need a picture of him looking great. Has he ever worn an astronaut costume? No, he's no Kevin Pereira. He hasn't thrown on an astronaut costume yet to sell his particular venture. When did Kevin do that? He did it for the launch of G4 2.0. He put on a whole spacesuit. Come on. But Elon doesn't have that level of commitment to pose in a spacesuit to promote his. This is the best he can do. Oh, this does kind of suck. What's with this shirt? Oh my God. I'm being pulled in by the power of this shirt. It's a visual illusion. I think this is an old picture. Kevin was DJ Catastrophic. Technically, it wasn't a functional spacesuit, but there was a long video about how the guy from Mythbusters made it. Everything you're saying sounds like a fever dream. I'm aware. G4 2.0, nice. G420. On a long enough timeline, there could be G420. You think there's going to be G4 3? I do not. My prediction is it is done. That sounds so final and cruel. Well, it lives on in our hearts. In the regular mentions it gets on this stream. We were all there. I wasn't there. Oh yeah, we weren't all there. But whatever, anyway. My point is SpaceX public IPO valuations. Okay, there's some details. We'll give you some fine detailing. SpaceX has filed a Form S-1 to list on NASDAQ and NASDAQ Texas with SPCX as their stock call. They're targeting a valuation of up to $1.75 trillion, with Elon Musk retaining 85.1% voting control. The best kind of public, where you control 85.1% of your publicly traded company. Olive Ben was there inside Case's asshole? I think that's an accurate description of my life. Okay. In 2025, consolidated revenue rose 33.2% to $18.67 billion, with a net loss of $4.94 billion. That means they were making almost, the revenue was up to 700 times as much as their loss. No, they had $4.94 billion in losses despite revenue of $18.67 billion. That means they burned $4.94 billion than the revenue they produced. That sounds good. No, that's bad. Well, the whole point of all these public valuations now, I mean, it sounds complicated, I guess, but basically, they made around $18.5 billion and they lost close to $5 billion. So they lost $5 billion, close to that would be the point. They also lost a similar amount in 2023. So they've kind of been running at operating losses of between a couple $100 million and almost $5 billion for the last 3 years. They lost, their losses were slightly less based on the filings, I believe, in 2024. But in 2023, they were once again, I believe, over $4 billion. It's a little hard to tell from the filings, though, which we do have here. Given that, honestly, there are over 200 pages, but the first 20 pages are just pictures. So, wait, that sounds awesome. Oh, hell yeah. First. And I only read the first couple words, so all I'm seeing here is first. And then a sick-looking, like, rocket sperm is so slick and thin. Like a sperm? That's what that reminds you of? We're inseminating the stars, Case. And that is beautiful. Look at all these numbers. 10.3 million. 75-ish%. 164. And sure, it says words like countries and active maneuverable satellites next to them, but mostly the numbers are what looks cool. Look at this cool-ass picture. Look at this cool-ass picture. Did you know that you can now make a picture of Mars as if it were colonized? I was aware that is the thing you could do. Anyway, this is what that could look like, but from space, which is where this will happen. Yeah, but this is a financial document with the SEC. I'm not that familiar with these, but I don't know if it's incredibly common to release like a picture book for the first 30 pages. Well, it's becoming the future. Oh, nice. They got rid of numbers entirely. These are just pictures of rockets. Look at this guy. That's Elon in there. It's also because it's OpenAI. I don't even know if these are actual pictures they took in space or... I mean, it's not OpenAI because it's SpaceX. I can never tell if these are actual pictures they took in space or if this is just them generating stuff, given that the first picture they include is... One of the first is just a artist mock-up and or AI mock-up of what if we colonized? A vibes-based IPO, Bundle Sprout. That is, you should coin that. That might have already been coined. That could already, I don't know. Quit trying to take credit away from Bundle Sprout. That is now your term, and market it accordingly. Start a company called Vibes-based IPO. What the hell is this? I mean, what? I don't even know if this is a picture of it. That does look, I guess the pictures are kind of cool at least. Rockets. This one looks odd. This one looks kind of like it's not taking off right or something. Anyway, and then, of course, there's just 200 pages of stuff. But there are some highlights in there, which I guess Chet can summarize. Are they, though? Says Reverie Wolf. Are they, though? It's a good question. It could be in response to almost anything in the news currently. That was 2 rockets docking, and that's beautiful. Like I said, inseminate the stars. That is not far from stuff mentioned in this public IPO filing with the SEC. Just so you know. A lot don't know, Case. The filings mention that they want to become an AI conglomerate leveraging Starlink and Starship to pioneer orbital supercomputing networks, including asteroid mining and extraterrestrial logistics. But if anyone can do it, it's them. When has SpaceX or Elon Musk ever failed to live up to the promise of a technology that doesn't yet exist that they're going to make happen? Basically, the long and short of it is data centers in space and asteroid mining are two of the growth industries that they're targeting that don't exist at all. Those aren't things that exist. But that's the point. The point of this filing is that it's the future. They're staking their bet on the future. And do you really want to bet against the stuff that could happen someday? Well, but will the stuff happen someday would be the contention. They're currently operating at nearly $5 billion annual losses. Basically what the filings show is their core business is Starlink, which is, satellite internet? Obviously that's, I guess, too boring if you're this guy and you want to live in the hologram on his shirt. So there's a bunch of completely sci-fi perspective businesses that are just like going to Mars, terraforming it, mining comets, data centers, but in space. Oh, that's an even cooler place for them. And there you can't even complain about the water that it takes to cool them, because does it even have to be cooled in space? Yes. You'd have to get water into space to cool the GPUs in space. Everything you're describing sounds cool, but none of it exists. But the point is it could, and that thus the valuation is money. Mars has water. We're gonna cool our AI GPUs with Mars water? You're developing new business models with every sentence. If you weren't so pessimistic, you could be getting rich off the things that you're saying could exist. Space is cold? Well, space may be cold, but the GPUs burn hot, so you'd still have to cool them. Cool them with the space around them. That's not how cooling works, Chet. You don't know how cooling works. I don't, but even I know that this doesn't sound like a good idea. It's very cold in space. Just use fans. That's literally how it works. Just cool them with the cold space. No, but I'm saying the GPUs would still require internal cooling because they generate heat. And we're saying space fans. I'm sure it would be cheaper to cool GPUs in a cooler space, i.e. space. But there would still be logistics around generating power for GPUs and then cooling the GPUs in space. Run a Cat 5 from space to San Jose. I'm not the person to talk about this, but I don't think that Elon Musk has a good idea about how to cool his space GPUs, and none of it exists. Yeah, but you know what didn't exist at one point? The pyramids. And now, they're old as shit. What? Exactly. What? Anyway, Elon Musk will also get paid out some ridiculous sum if, if it reaches $7.5 trillion in top market capitalization. I'm not exactly sure what that does. That mean if it reaches $7.5 trillion in its valuation on the stock market? If he gets there, he gets some full compensation package where I guess he's a multiple times over trillionaire. But if his company's valued at $7.5 trillion, then the company has grown to be basically a third of the size of the annual GDP of our country. But all of these numbers are just so catastrophically huge for these companies that are just nowhere near earning the amount that they're being valued at. They are all, and I'm saying these companies in the sense that I think this is the same strategy that OpenAI and Anthropic are intending to use for their IPOs. The idea is they're going to grow to just be these world-bestriding behemoth companies that are fundamental basically to every aspect of our lives. I guess that's true if SpaceX does just invent whole new industries of comet mining and colonizes an entirely different planet, but there's nothing to back that up happening, actually happening. Movies. That it happened in Total Recall. That's a movie. Exactly. Movies back it up. And we like those. It just all seems a little abstract to me. Yes, everything is abstract until you take the squares that some weird guy paints and turn them into lily pads. What? All of this is just we're all just it's vibes. You don't understand. The future is vibes. First fast food chain to open in space. This is a good question because this will affect a forthcoming McDonald's as a space service IPO valuation. Your options are McDonald's, Come and Go Fast, Grandman, McDonald's again, and Fuddruckers. One of the McDonald's doesn't have a space in it. Oh, it's McDowell's. Oh, man, if only I could read. You fool. Trying to get people to vote for McDonald's twice when one of them is McDowell's. Isn't McDowell's also made up? Currently, maybe. But that's the whole point of all of this is the amount of value that could theoretically exist is infinite. Infinity. McDowell's and Fuddruckers. What do they combine into a new space franchise? To service who? Space? Infinite space case, infinite customers. Does the debate winner Munch or Crumb get a bigger paycheck if they win? Yes. No, they don't. What? I mean, unless Munch is paying himself out of his Rennerton slush fund. Maybe he is. I don't know. It's Musk tonight. Big old slabs of beef hanging in the window in space, floating in the window if it's space. If it's space beef, live and sleazy, then it's floating in the window. Isn't that exciting? And that's where part of that 1.75 up to 7.5 very soon $1 trillion valuation is coming from. So it's going to be valued as one of the most, it's like the biggest valuation of all time, $1.75 trillion. I don't even understand the stock market well enough to know like their target valuation versus what it's inevitably valued at. I'm not even sure how that process works exactly, but assuming all of that happens, and then his compensation package will kick in if it grows almost 6 times that amount. 5 or 6 times that amount. 4 times. Wait, I'm doing the math totally wrong. He has to like grow at least 3x. And then he gets to become the world's first multiple times over trillionaire. All of this seems a little risky to me that we're going to value this company that is currently hemorrhaging billions of dollars every year because they're trying to grow out of the actual niche they operate in, which is essentially satellite internet. They're just assuming all of these other business ventures will come through, but the business ventures they're describing are just still like space AI, mining comets, and terraforming other planets. You can't complain about this shit and not sound like a stick in the mud, dude, because everything you're describing sounds awesome. I know, but there's just no track record of any of it happening. We've already built data centers, some of them, on Earth. Even those, they're being built way slower than predicted. But if we can build it in space, you could Field of Dreams in space. If you build it, they will. Baseball. What? Baseball in space. What are you talking about? We can get to baseball in space soon. If we build it, we can baseball in space. And then you're doing spaceball. Zzz. But you have to put a space in there so that you don't get sued by parody Star Wars. Tasty says it's very funny how both OpenAI and SpaceX going for IPO this week, just after the lawsuit settlement. We didn't even talk about the lawsuit between OpenAI and, well, I guess really between Elon Musk and Sam Altman on this stream, but that seemed like a fucking disaster as well. At this point, though, like, all of my concerns about, our entire economy being on, like, fake AI stilts, and them collapsing in the future, everything about the economy right now seems so fraudulent to me that I can't predict that we're not going to just ride it out for like the next, who knows how many years. Maybe it's just 20 years of just the stock market continually growing for these companies or you can't even point to what their fundamental service is. With SpaceX, you actually can. Their fundamental service is Starlink, which as a product does make some sense. But this valuation has nothing to do with Starlink. If you were valuing the company based on Starlink, then you're valuing it based on essentially space internet, which there seems to be like, it's like maybe a little bit of a growth market, but it's not a growth market to where it grows to, I mean, what? They're making hundreds of billion. Wait, what are they making currently in a year? Let's see if we can, is this even listed on these websites? I'm sure it must be. What was their revenue again? God, it's so hard to read these numbers. It's because there's 45 pages of pictures of planets. How much do they get for launchers? What type of launchers? The money isn't real at this point. That's the problem. I mean, some of the money is real. Like, they are earning revenue. Granted, some of that revenue is based also on financial speculation. But still, I mean, some of it is revenue. It's insane, though, how hard it is for me to even...
Listen up, Jack. Giggle Trash, just Mama Jam, 300 shiny, tasty coins. And I've
What's up,
been
Mr.
dying
President?
to say this, or I'm late.
It's okay, Mr. President, and it's okay, Giggle Trash. Both of you are allowed to come and go as you please. One of you is Giggle Trash, and one of you is the president. Anyway, it's just funny to me that, like, I'm scrolling through this article reporting their financial figures, and I can't even... it's listing their losses, but not their revenue. Anyway, I guess I just have to Google it. SpaceX revenue. They generated $18.7 billion in 2025. Okay, that wasn't one of these articles here. I have like several articles open because everything one is reporting on this in bizarre and different ways. That's another thing. I was like, I should talk about the SpaceX valuation. Let me get a sense of like the raw numbers here. And every website that I was reading articles on, just like all they're doing is, half of them clearly are written by AI now, and most of them don't report the figures at all. They're just like, it could be worth $22 billion in 3 years. And they don't even list like the financial data that was reported in the SEC filing. But anyway, $18.7 billion, which is obviously that's a huge business, but that is not a $1.75 trillion valuation business. It's assuming that there's going to be explosive growth in this business. I'm assuming in the next couple years, like, wouldn't it have to be? How much revenue did Nvidia generate in 2025? Nvidia revenue, because they're like what, the biggest company ever, and they're actually bringing in billions of dollars. Nvidia reported a full year revenue of $130.5 billion. And Nvidia market cap, what's their market cap currently? $5.4 trillion. Which is huge, obviously, but they're currently generating 130 trillion in a year. Sorry, 130 billion in 2025, and their market cap is 5.4 trillion. So the numbers are just like, even though Nvidia currently, and granted, it is based, I think, still on AI speculation, but at least they're actually selling GPUs. They're actually bringing in an insane amount of money, even if I think they're selling to a bunch of people that are essentially lighting all of that money on fire, or they're lighting money on fire to give them all that money, basically. Anyway, regardless, at least Nvidia is actually selling a product, even if I don't think it really should be as popular of a product as it is. SpaceX it's not earning anywhere near that amount of money, and it's going to come in at a valuation that's like 40% of the 5.4 trillion valuation of Nvidia. All of it just makes, I'm not a financial guy. I'm obviously not the best numbers guy. I'm having trouble keeping even these numbers straight, but it just makes so little sense to me that the alarm bells just keep going off. But that's how I felt for like the last 3 or 4 years of just insane AI and tech speculation. And so far, like, the Reaper just refuses to come and collect. So I don't offer financial advice, nor would I even know how to, but I can't predict that any of this is going to go belly up anytime soon, because none of the fundamentals make any fucking sense to me. That's because you're just not, again, you're betting against the future in your own brain. What you have to do is allow your brain to become a future brain. And then in a very real sense, your brain exists in space. What do you mean? Because your brain could exist in space. You are a star. What? We are, look, a very wise Disney movie once said, via a bunch of singing animals, that we are our own origin story. What are you talking about? In the movie, I can't remember the name of it. But they sang a song about being, all of us are made of stars. Isn't it Neil deGrasse Tyson who popularized the sentiment? No, it's the Disney movie about like a girl becoming mayor or something. What are you talking about? It's a real thing. Look it up. The most recent Disney movie featuring stars, there's a song about becoming stars. And that's what we are. And if you embrace the future in a very real sense, we will all become stars again. It's called the movie Wish. Is that a Disney movie? Disney Wish. Movie? What is the name of the... Oh, it wasn't. That movie came out in 2023. And it features a song where they sing about all of us being starlight. They understand the current financial markets, is what I'm saying. We all need to have the attitude of the Disney movie Wish. Specifically the scenes where the animals sing about us being made of starlight. I gotta look this up. Wish Disney Starlight song. It's not even on YouTube, dude. Does it even exist? I can't even find it to show this example. So I don't, maybe you're lying to us, Jed. You know I'm not lying. You know that animals from Wish sing a song about being stars. Disney Wish animal song. Oh yeah, I'm a star. Look, this is the financial indicator that you need to embrace the AI revolution. Look at these guys. They get it. No! You're right. Our stream is going strong. You just got it. You're getting us Disney fucking pinged as we speak. R.I.P. Ben. Good luck stopping us. We're stars now. Well, it won't be lit. It won't be lit lasting long on YouTube, but what can you do? Gorilla Hell? Now that's an idea. You're being anti-future right now. You need to think about Gorilla Heaven. Okay, well, let's read a couple stories that chat shared in the bin section before we move on for the day. We might have time. What time is it? It's almost 5. We could probably do 3 segments after we do this, so we can enable one more. I'm excited. Did you apply for part? Oh my God, I completely forgot. And that was a freaking sub goal. I have to do it. I guess I can do it tomorrow. That's what you said yesterday. I didn't say that yesterday. I said it weeks ago. Even worse. I think I actually can. I'll set a reminder now to do it, actually. Do. An alarm clock for 11 a.m. tomorrow. There we go. Set a Miss Lexa timer. Miss Lexa. That's what I have to say so she doesn't go off on everyone else's, if anyone's listening to me out loud in their Amazon powered home. Is a rooster an alarm clock? In that song about starlight from Disney they are. Oh my gosh, Smelly Torture dropping a big story. Fun story actually, Case. So there were ultra dumb Christian protesters outside the gastropub I used to work at because we were hosting a drag show. Sounds like a thing that happens. I went outside, and I mean that sincerely, unfortunately. I went outside to counter protest and noticed they were live streaming on their phone. We had someone come by and grab the info for the stream from them. Then I walked up and started blasting Disney music, and people reported the stream. They just bailed after their stream got banned. That is smart. Insta-ban. Doesn't Disney want me to promote one of their least popular movies ever by playing their shitty animal song about stars? Not if you call it a shitty animal song about stars. It's so much more than that, Case. We only played a couple seconds of it. I wish we could have played the whole thing and got this stream banned forever with the kind of negativity you're spewing about our financial futures. Look, it seems like if you're filing as a business that is hemorrhaging money, billions of dollars a year, while your core business of Starlink isn't growing that much. Like, it did grow, but it hasn't grown that much in the last 3 years. And you have no proof. In fact, you have a proven track record of your CEO constantly overpromising on technologies that don't exist existing in the next year, 2 years, 6 months. He just throws out numbers all the time. Seems like under those circumstances, we had a remotely sober financial institutions, there'd be some kind of market check on this insanity. But there's not. There is not. There hasn't been for years. And these companies keep growing. So the question is, am I insane? Yes. Okay, fair enough. Oh, but am I insane and are the markets insane then? Like, are the markets actually insane, and will there be any consequences for it ever? Granted, whatever, money is a social construct, etc. I guess if you believe enough, then that makes it a reality. But it just seems like at some point, if our entire economy is married to these companies that are not generating any actual revenue, it seems like there has to be a consequence for that eventually. But maybe that's the real innovation here, is there just doesn't. Now you're getting it. Maybe that's the true innovation. It's just, yeah. Money is the only God now? You'd think then you would respect the concept of value and loss. Like, that is the traditional American belief, is belief in money as a God. We've already been there for the last 200 plus years. Money is our God now. All things pale in comparison to the predictive honesty of the market. That's like been American orthodox for as long as there's at least been a stock market, and I'd say longer than that. Like, you know, that's the transition out of feudalism, is essentially the worship of money as this great equalizing force that introduces meritocracy, and, you know, just propels growth infinitely into the future. But now you're just completely unwedding the concepts of value, revenue, growth from like any tangible financial accounting that makes any sense. So I guess money isn't the God. It's just growth. I guess growth is the new God, and money is just a fanciful. It's fucking Peter Pan dust. Just sprinkle it on you and you will fly as much as you want. I don't know. That's how it seems to me, at least. Granted, everything I'm saying sounds insane, even to me as I'm saying it. But that's the point, I think. None of it really makes a lot of sense. They already have all the money. They want power now. They've already had that too. More. They've got it all. I don't know if this is in here, but there was recently a primary in, I believe, Kentucky for Thomas Massey. We've probably mentioned him on the stream before. He's one of the few hardcore anti-Trump, in the sense that he's very pro-Epstein truth Republicans. There was just a primary election this past week. Ooh, never mind. We got a hot cheer coming in.
Listen up, Jack. Scummer just Mama Jam's 300 shiny, tasty coins. And
yes.
I've been dying to say this. Like my boy Shane O'Mac says, money, dollars, and chain, bling, bling. Cut the chatter, you ain't talking money. Then your talking don't matter.
Shit. He said it all better than you. That's why he was president. He was quoting Shane O'Mac, and that's why he's president. Was. Successfully president. Successfully. I mean, he was. If you become president, that counts as success. Oh, okay. I don't even know what I was talking about. I guess let's just move on. Dollar, that's what we was talking about. I've been talking money this whole time. You've been talking just whiny nervousness. But I say, bring it on. Just value it at $7.5 trillion. Give Elon the money. Let it ride, baby. Let's see what happens. Okay. Triple H is going to run for Congress. You know, in 2026, at the end of this year, we'll do a likely, not likely. That's the thing I've seen a bunch of podcasters and streamers do. And we'll let chat throw out questions about likely, not likely, and we'll vote on it. And then assuming I haven't melted by 2027, we'll check in and see how accurate we were. But if I had to rate Triple H running for Congress as likely, not likely, I would vote it as likely. Probably not in 2026. But I would say I would say I would actually put it more at like a 2032, not 3032. He's going to run in 1,000 years. I think like a 2032, 2031, somewhere in the 2030s, Triple H pivoting to politics seems likely to me. Why? I don't know. Just cause he can. I think he could. There's like a wide open Republican lane for Triple H, even though he has one of the most troubling personal histories and public histories, just easily searchable like footprints of just being involved in both terrible products and terrible decisions. I think it wouldn't matter. I think he's got like a little bit of name value and he can say he's a businessman, even though essentially his business mentor is one of the most prolific psychopaths of the last 40 years in the most public way possible. And I mean, granted, I guess he wasn't convicted of rape, but you know, clearly involved in it. But that literally has not stopped anyone from being successful in politics. Clearly, like, it just doesn't. At this point, it feels like a fucking precursor. So, I would suspect that's likely. Can we click on some stories? Yeah, you know what? we could have gotten to the news, but well, now there's other things going on. Now we're hyping. Case complained his way into a hype train. The Vince hearing resumes next month. Going to be interesting. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if God, talking about this over the hype train is kind of insane. I'll be curious to see if that re-enters like public discourse in a major way. It feels like there was some momentum behind it, and then they basically just waited it out. Here's another likely, not likely. I think Vince will start making public appearances on wrestling TV within the next 2 years. Probably right before his death. I think he'll be back before he dies, if I had to guess. Not as a character, but just to like soak in crowd adulation. And I think he'll get a huge pop and people will be happy. Like the audience there will be happy to see him. You know, I'll obviously think it's fucking horrifying, but you know, there's a reason I've stopped watching wrestling basically. Okay, anyway, I guess the hype train is here. I gotta stop pooching these likely not likelies. You don't want to pooch those. I want to pooch. I want to pooch. I think he'll pop up in one of the Mexican brands to test the waters. That'd be an interesting decision from Vince. I don't think he even needs to bother. I think he'd just be like, I'm coming back. They'd be like, okay.
Watch AEW, it's been on a legendary run this year.
You know, I've heard that, Tasty. I needed a wrestling break. I think the general toxicity of just the vibes around WWE infected my enjoyment even of AEW, which isn't fair, but I'm just on a break for now. Someday I'll check back in and I'm sure I'll get reinvested. Maybe Vince will find, my brother says, maybe Vince will find a way to sew his head to Austin Theory. That is probably his greatest wish, is just to be like sewn to a sexy man that he can yell at.
You think Austin Theory is sexy?
I'm not saying that, but I think Vince thinks that.
I used to watch old VHSs of Japanese cage fighting, says Giggle Trash, with Mick Foley and Terry Funk. Bloody. Give me a bloody type beat. Give me a Terry Funk type beat.
Terry Funk type beat? I wonder if there's a trap beat of... I don't even know what Terry Funk's entrance music is, actually. I'm just gonna type in Terry Funk trap beat and see what happens. No offense, but when they AEW is on a run, they mean it's literally just 100 tag teams wrestling. See, this is another reason I just was like, I need a break from wrestling, is... For a while, my social media feed was very, like, wrestlinged out. And my God, like and I'm not accusing you of this, Psychor, but like the just toxicity of like wrestling fandom was blowing my mind, given the number of things there are to complain about. It's like, man, people, again, man, which Psychor, you're not doing, but some people are. Anyway, this is a West Side Gun type beat. That's what happened when I typed in Terry Funk. What? WWE just fired all their tag teams? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. What is this?
This is a West Side Gun type beat, dude. It's literally in the description. Oh!
Can you thank the subs?
Yeah, I was good. I wasn't going to talk about anything else. I didn't have anything else I wanted to talk about today.
I trust him, Case. I think what he's saying is the truth.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk about, I'm going to thank the subs. What?
There's no beat to this beat.
What the fuck? This beat never even dropped. It's just this noise.
This is another West Side Gun type beat. Does it have a beat? Oh, they're like more mellow beats.
What? How is this what happens when you type in just type in a funk trap beat. See what that gets you.
Well, that'll probably get us a bunch of things, I'm assuming. Also, I gotta stop typing in trap beat. Not every beat needs to be a trap beat.
For me, they do.
Obviously, it says I don't even watch wrestling. I guess that's technically true for me right now, too. That won't stop me from having opinions.
Shut up, Case. It's time to thank the subs. Everybody in chat, yeah, they know what is up. Like a laser beam, baby, I'm always so focused. And I'm about to thank the subs in case you didn't notice. Ooh, my ass weighs about 6,000.
He was about to do it. He literally started rapping about his ass. He was probably setting up a rhyme to thank a sub. Don't we have a dog that can do this? Isn't there a single dog in this world that could thank all the subs?
Are you trying to act like I can't thank the subs in my goddamn sleep? I'm literally sleeping right now.
You're talking to us.
That's how easy it is for me. Get me a mushy slut type beat.
What?
Type it in, Case. Type in the words mushy slut beat.
Why would that be a beat?
Tell me that it's not.
I don't think it is. There's a topic called mushy sci noir. Oh my god, I can't even click on some of these videos. Here's a beat for you. I don't know why Pepito wanted that type beat.
Because it feels right.
A mushy slut type beat?
That's my nickname for Case. Mushy slut. That boy look like a disgrace. He's mashed up. And also he's a slut.
Can you stop saying slut so much, Pepito?
Nah. Sabrici, yeah, you know you make it easy. 31 months with the prime sub, you know it pleased me just like Case gets pleased by hot mashed potatoes because he's a mushy slut and you know that he's a ho-ho.
Pepito's in a mood.
In a mood to destroy the whole damn world. Nasty on the beat, baby. So cold like the potatoes burr. Okay. John Michael with 100 easy bits. Give it a new trip. I'm taking hot money dips like a jacuzzi. I'm on a permanent flip to the hot shit, bitch. Shitpole was called for by Matt Liddell. Skymer 300 bits to keep the water warm as well. Giggle Trash 7 minutes ago with gifted subs. Guess to who? Guess to who, bro?
I don't know.
The Chinese, baby, now they sub. Please give me more Chinese. I will eat it like yee. Okay, not the rapper, by the way. Just like yay is more the noise that I'm going for.
That's also his nickname.
Shut up! Bundle spread 100 bits. You know that they threw them up like side tricks, giving us subs for 7 months. We got Apple Double, yes, they are still addicted to the Snapple with 100 bits and a Panther because
it's never a hassle.
it's always a battle, actually, between Apple Double and the Panther. And honestly, to the winner, baby, I have not got an answer. Pink's Harrington. Girl 3700 bits. Damn, girl, you just sent my hole to heaven, and that's it.
You say hole to heaven?
Mouth hole. Blah. That's how it's done, you mushy sluts.
Is that an insult even?
Yes. The mushy part. I love... Some of my favorite restaurants are named Slut.
Technically, there are restaurants named Slut. Yeah, there's Egg Slut and Potato Slut. There's no Potato Slut. It's new. There's no restaurant named Potato Slut. Steak Slut. That's not one either. Burrito Slut. You're telling me there's no Burrito Slut? I don't think so. Bun Slut. Can we stop saying the word slut so much? You just said it, dude. Shut up. Shut up and eat these egg sluts. If you can name a restaurant slut, then I can say the word referentially repeatedly. Burger slut. Burger King should rebrand. King is boring now. You know what the new king is? Slut. That's right. I took the word back and it's cool now. And now men are using it to describe themselves. I don't think that's necessarily progress. It's progress. We took the word back. You mean the word that we use pejoratively against women? We took it back for us, but now we think it's cool. None of this sounds right. Shut up. We got to move on. There's no time. That's probably true. Okay, wait. We have to do some segments. That's the main thing we need to do today. And we didn't get to any of the chat news. So just read some of these headlines, chat. Let's do a true rapid fire. Let's not get into it at all. No commentary from me. You know you're going to say a bunch of dumb bullshit. Me? No. We're clicking on 5 of these. We're reading the headlines that chat was kind enough to share. And for more context, you're in the wrong place. We have no context ever.
Add options now.
Slut? Question mark? We've reinforced a word that I don't even like. This is immersion therapy, Case. You gotta get comfortable with the hot new word du jour. Case is putting more thought into the SpaceX thing than the real news. I mean, I didn't really have to think about it very long. I looked at it and it was so confusing to me. I had to rant my way through it just to try to figure out how I felt. I think you knew how you felt. That's true. Case is more frustrated in SpaceX than Yonoid Pizza Contest. You know what? It's the Yonoid of stock IPOs, okay? All of this. We're currently in a Noid-based economy. That sounds sick, too. The movie Wish, valued at $26 trillion. It's a growth movie. It's to the moon. It's also singing about the moon sometimes. Slut was the winner. You know what? I don't like the way you said that. You said it so much. Shut up, you nasty man. Okay. What is Ben's speculative price? I think we got a cool trilly in us. No, if you had to value this stream as like its revenue, I don't even want to get into the numbers, but I don't know if we're cracking 10K. Oh, come on. We got a 10K public valuation at least. I don't think you can value a company that only has $10,000 of valuation. There must be some amount you have to hit, right? Solid $500. I'll take it. Sold. What? I just sold the stream for $500. I don't think they were offering that. They might have been. 45 minutes till Patreon? Oh, God. Okay. Ben is worthless. No one would ever buy this special garbage. Special garbage. Call it a special. I'll take it. Special garbage. Okay. Read these headlines. All right. Trump says he's known for his son for a long time. I'd say that we'd give that more context, but I think he said it all. Police probing barbecue goods theft find fox with mouthful of hot dogs pictured here. Think that's all you need? I'm resisting the urge to find out more about that Trump quote. But I really feel like the quote honestly stands better on its own. No time for your bullshit, Case. Look at this video. We're not giving you the headline. We're giving you just the facts, aka a video of... God, I hope it's not a huge floppy frog. I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, it's a kangaroo. There's a kangaroo on the loose. In Texas. A Texas kangaroo. Well, congratulations, Texas. You're now Australia. Texas, now Australia. That's the headline. Jeff Probst Accidentally spoils Survivor 50 finale. Result during TV gaffe. What just happened? Oh no. If I cared about Survivor, I'd be so mad at Jeff Prost. But a lot of people do. I'm always amazed how popular Survivor still is, so. No choice, gotta execute him. Damn, that's rough, but fair. Tough, but fair. Watch adorable animals compete for the best chewer in 2026 Crunchathon. Here's one of the entries. There's been a request for an expert, by the way, of Jeff Prost, but also a fox. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Sick. Those are pretty good crunches. This 3-minute video game is surprisingly good at spotting depression. What? Where do I play it? How? The game was developed by new researchers. What's it called? 3-minute long video game designed to identify depression. The loss of joy. Don't we play video games to hide from our depression, goddammit? That's true. They're kind of undermining the whole thing here. Okay. Over 400K settlement reached for FWC biologist fired for Charlie Kirk social media post. And that's our good news of the day. I'm not commenting on the last one. I'm saying, oh, that was our good news, our good job news of the day. I'm not coming down politically on either side of that. You're not willing to come down on the side of the guy who got fired over some Charlie Kirk tweet? I don't know the tweet. How nasty of a tweet was it? Isn't everybody complaining several years ago how you shouldn't be able to get fired for anything ever, basically? That is one of my stances. But also, what if he said something fucked up? Okay. Let's do a debate, and then let's play a couple minutes of Aladdin before we get to the Patreon. Either way, it's debate time. That's right. There's always a little time to see the best. But unfortunately, the best can only exist in contrast to things that aren't as good. So much so that sometimes you must come directly into contact with the worst, who is also here. It's Crumb. No comment on anything you say ever. Literally, you comment on everything I say all the time. Nope, not today. Welcome to Much Grunt, the debate show where you set the debate. And today I'm masturbating. Today we're debating better Final Fantasy villain, Kefka or Sephiroth? Who the fuck is Kefka? Are you kidding me? Are you actually joking me for real? I'm not commenting on your bullshit, actually. No comment. Kefka. He's the fictional character and main antagonist in the 1994 role-playing game Final Fantasy VI. You weren't familiar with him? Isn't Sephiroth way more famous than this guy? This guy here? I mean, obviously, I love a good Jokler. Classic Jokler. But isn't he just the Joker? Isn't he like that guy from Hunter x Hunter? The creepy guy who kind of wants to sleep with the kids in Hunter x Hunter? You don't know the character. You don't know if that's... No, I don't think he's... What are you even talking about? He's giving me that vibe. He's like a mix between Joker and the pedophile from Hunter x Hunter. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right, well, that's probably most people then. Because of my advanced brain waves. Anyway, I like Sephiroth. Okay, well, I've got no problem backing up my boy Kefka, especially after he's been slanderized ridiculously by you comparing him to some anime antagonist pederast. I only speak the truth. Let me just pull up the Kefka wiki just to do a little quick research. You don't know who Kefka is either. Yes, I do. He's the Final Fantasy VI antagonist, and honestly, incredible kind of circus Japanese fusion character design that I think really holds up. I like that he's the main antagonist of Final Fantasy VI. He's the court mage, of course, of the Gestalian Empire, where he was the experimental Magitech Knight, giving him the ability to use magic. You all remember that, of course. However, the process was not yet perfected, and the infusion damaged his mind, transforming him into a maniacal harlequin with an unquenchable and unquenchable thirst for blood. And I think that's one of the things that made him so memorable, and why he's honestly better than that, knockoff J-pop looking pretty boy Sephiroth with his 10-foot sword. What's he compensating for, honestly? That Advent Children movie was confusing, and why he's only got one wing? That's not practical. Look, Sephiroth transcends Final Fantasy somehow. It doesn't entirely make sense. All the characters are giant, sexy men with really long hair, but sometimes one just perfects the art form of whatever that is, and Sephiroth did that. He is the Final Fantasy antagonist. Yeah, sure, sometimes they're going to have a sexy clown or the embodiment of sin that for some reason turns into like a giant island, or whatever other guys in like 12 and 13 or something. It's basically always just Sephiroth. Give me a fucking break. He is Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy is a really tall, silver-haired, sexy J-pop, K-pop looking guy just murdering your girlfriend in front of you so that you can really get down to the brass tacks of what you want to do, which is sword fuck each other, because all of it is just it's just sex with extra steps, and that's what we're here for. We level up until we're strong enough to fuck the sexiest man on the planet with our even bigger sword. Fantasies finalized by Sephiroth. Thank you very much.
Time!
All right, well, I guess I can admit that you're all wrong in this case. I hate to go against you, but that clown deserves it. Probably my easiest victory ever. That is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that anyone would even bother. Kev Schleider's on my side. You're all wrong. Well, if we're all wrong, then you're wrong too. Everyone but me and Kev Schleider is wrong. I win, but at what cost? The cost of accuracy. The only cost that it was costless, because I'm always accurate, it's going to cost me nothing. At the end of the day, the guy who's tallest with the longest sword is the best villain. You think villainy comes down to being tall with a really long sword? Name one villain that isn't the best with a really long sword. You can't. I can't even think of what you're talking about. How exactly? There's no one that you can mention that's a villain with a really long sword who's not the best villain. The guy from Bleach whose power is extending his sword, he's a good one. I know who you're talking about, and he's got a fox face, and he's the best one. Negan? He's got a baseball bat, basically a sword, but it's a long bat, and he's the best. It's not a sword, it's a baseball bat. It's essentially a sword. No, and it's a normal-sized baseball bat. Yeah, but in his hands it looks tall, because he's a sexy man who's tall. I don't even know if the actor who plays Negan is that tall. He's tall, like all great villains. Chucky is tall in spirit, and he wields a knife that to him is a giant sword, essentially making him tall. What? Because he's wielding a knife, but he's small, it gives him a long sword, making him tall. Can we make any fucking sense on this stream for 2 seconds? Chucky is tall. He's demonstrably short. Nope. Because he's holding a knife, it makes him look tall. He's tall. Freddy Krueger has really long nails, making him look tall. What? No, he's got sword nails that make him look tall. He's tall. I don't think he's tall. He can be as tall as he wants in your dreams, and sometimes he's huge in your dreams. Chucky is less than 2 feet tall, but he looks tall, and he's tall in spirit. Tall is relative. He's bigger than a Barbie. For a doll, he's quite tall. Is Chucky tall? Yes! What? We're doing 2 debates? 2 debates? Chat demands it or a mod decided. Chucky is tall. For a doll, he's tall. Come on, he's big for a fucking doll. You know it's true. Not all villains operate by our petty human standards of tall. Tall is fucking relative. And not only is he tall for a doll, he's holding a knife that is tall to a doll, basically making it a sword that is long. No, he's short. He's human shaped. Oh my God, why am I even debating this? He's a human shaped doll. He's also a child. He's a tall child. No, he wouldn't even be tall for a toddler. He's a short toddler. Really? Do you even know what age Chucky is? Well, he's an adult man in a toddler doll body, but a short toddler. I've seen taller toddlers at the goddamn dog park where they're not supposed to be because it's a full-size dog park, and honestly, they're at dog height, and it's a little dangerous for the kid. What are you talking? My point is that I don't know what I'm talking about, but he's short. For real, he's obviously short. No, he's a tall doll, much taller than your average doll. He's wielding what to a doll is a long sword. He follows the Sephiroth rule of all villains are tall with a long sword. He's trying to drive us insane, chat. Don't let him do it. Nothing he's saying makes any sense. You're allowed to tune out at any time. In fact, you're encouraging viewers to leave our channel. This anti-business nonsense on this channel. People are against SpaceX. They're against viewership. This is ridiculous. This is the kind of thing that the insecure short villains of our world do. Insecure short villains. Yes, all bad villains are short. What? Look, these are the rules. All villains that aren't that great are short, and all villains that are good are tall. What makes a good villain? Tall, with a long sword. Oh my God, I quit. Maybe I have to quit. I quit this. I don't quit the show. I actually need this, but I don't. Come on, just come in at the last minute. Oh, he is tall. Look, the numbers don't lie. The numbers are literally lying in this case. Chad already mentioned he's 2 feet tall. A tall-ass doll and a tall-ass villain with a long sword. We didn't even have time for this. There's no time for this. Someone has to play an Aladdin game. What am I even talking about? You've driven yourself insane. And no one can be blamed for that but you. This is a miscarriage of... You won by 2. 2 inches is the difference between short and tall in some cases. 2 inches is also the difference between a normal-ass dick and a big one. 2 is a big number is what I'm saying. 2 is a tall number. Oh, I hate that. I hate you. I hate you. Now we're getting somewhere. I hate you too. I wish you were dead. I don't wish that upon anyone. I'm sorry. I'm getting upset. I don't hold hate in my heart. I actually love you as God loves all of his children, and I wish that you would change. No, you hate me. Just go with the hate. Give in to your hate. Like that fucking guy said in the hood. You know, one of them. One of the guys said in the hood. A tall villain in the hood once said that. Oh, okay. We're sending it away. Just watch this idiot, this hateful moron play a game. I can't today.
Yeah. Hey. Championship. Like, yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job.
Hey, hi. Hello. I need my actual headphones. These are earplugs that I sleep with, actually. Pretty much when I'm not sleeping, I'm hibernating. And when I'm not streaming, that is. Mom, I just started. Can I get a break, please? No. I did. It's clean. My room is clean. Just like tall is relative, clean is relative. Okay. Let's see. I gotta look up the name of this game. Actually, maybe Live and Sleazy already, because they're such a hero, maybe they already messaged us it. They messaged us Buck Bumble and Aladdin Activity Center. You're a hero. Brick, what?
I'm going to wing sluts. Do you want breast or thighs?
Oh, actually, could I get, they do chicken tendies. Could I get some tendy sluts? He's not responding. I'll just get it later myself. Actually, I'll probably just eat McDonald's. Okay. Looks like this is pretty much good to go. Great news. Let's just make sure everything's working normally. Mom, what?
Brandon, I can't believe you are playing some DEI game called Aladdin.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I, Mom? Okay. No, honestly, Mom, I can barely even tell what you're saying. You are so muffled. It's crazy. I'd say get like closer to the door, but I don't want that either. Like, I don't want that either. So don't do that. Okay. Oh, can I full screen this?
Hey, Bran.
What?
I have all these thoughts on SpaceX. I'm so mad we can't have data centers on the moon.
No.
Why is the Earth so hot?
No, Mom, we can. We can have them. That's why it's so valuable. We're going to get them. I'm excited. I'm excited for like moon games. Games that are in the cloud but on the moon or something. It's like the cloud but on a comet. Look, I don't understand. I'm not like a finance guy. But like I'm excited for it. What? Mom, what?
Bran.
Yes.
Bran.
What?
Tom assigned a birthday card for your cousin. I made a cake with a nail file in it just like Trout asked. He don't done get out till 2069. Achoo!
You just sneeze into my door? Why? Okay. Aladdin is loaded. This is the Aladdin Activities Center. Obviously, you've probably seen me speedrun this game, but today we're going to take it a little slow and I'm going to act like I don't know what I'm doing at all. Even though, like, obviously I basically do.
Spoilers. Prince Ali turns out to be merely Aladdin.
Okay. Okay. Great. Oop. Oh, it's the genie.
Welcome to Agrabah! This is one fun place. Look around, explore. If you ever need help, click here. I'll be there in a flash. Okay, Chief. Let me point out a few things. If you're looking for fun and games,
I can't
try
hear you,
the
Brick.
Marketplace.
Brick, I can't hear
the
you.
Cave of Wonders. Or the Sultan's Palace.
It's really loud, actually. Let me turn this down just slightly.
Hey, let's get acquainted. If you see your name on the scroll, click on it. I've saved the best seat for you. Type it in. That's about all there is to it. Click on that handsome genie in the corner.
Why is he talking? He's double talking.
You'll never be able to beat this game, you little fucking bitch.
Wow, Brick? You're drunk. Honestly, Brick, you're drunk.
Okay, let's get acquainted. If you see your name on the scroll, click on it. If it isn't there, type it in and click on that handsome genie in the corner.
What? Let's do it this way, actually.
They had the chicken tendies.
Unimplemented trap.
Bucket with every dip.
Oh, didn't want me to... What? Uh-oh. Brick, I'm like really distracted right now. I'm trying to play a pretty serious game here. So, I don't know what you're talking about with buckets, but like I don't have time for an egg bucket or a slut bucket. Shit. Is it just dead? Did it just crash? It's just a 0.
Hey, Bran.
Mom, what?
I'm going to McDowell's since the McDonald's down the street closed down. Do they still have Big Macs there?
That's still part of the game? Shit, I refreshed. I refreshed because I thought it wasn't. We're going to have to do that intro again. I'll try a different name. Because honestly, maybe my game name was like too rude and like kind of like unfiltered and insane for them. Okay, Aladdin Activities Center. Data. QuickTime. What up?
Bran.
Maybe I gotta click on this.
Dropped off a gigantic wooden barrel on the porch. All the writing is in Mandarin. What is this thing?
Oh, I need that, Mom. I need that actually. Okay, I think I clicked on the wrong thing and I like loaded into it. Somehow I loaded into the game like partway through. Maybe. Because we missed this last time. There we go.
Okay, let's get acquainted. If you see your name on the scroll, click.
Hey, Bran Bran. Pastor Joe
I got away with it that
just
time.
and wished for this. Might be your boarder's new daddy.
Did he wish for it, or did he trick the genie into just doing the wish without saying the word I wish? Like in the movie.
This is
I've seen
one
it.
fun place. Look around, explore. If you ever need help, click here. I'll be there in a flash. Okay, Chief, let me point out a few things. If you're looking for fun and games, try the Marketplace, the Cave of Wonders, or the Sultan's Palace. If you want to watch some of my favorite movie, Aladdin, click on the theater. I've saved the best seat in the house for you. That's about all.
Will you
there
just
is,
watch the
Master.
movie?
So
Yeah,
go,
I sure would
explore,
like a lad in me,
have fun. Don't
if
forget to
you
write.
know what I mean. Quay. Quay. Yeah, a nice 12-foot tall werewolf lad in me. Zlut.
What? Brick, what? I gotta just... I'm trying to have fun in games here. You're being insane.
No way they got Robin Williams to do the voice for this.
They did, I think. Unless it's the guy from the sequel movies that's not Robin Williams, but kind of sounds like him. Give me a diamond. Okay.
This is an old favorite of mine, about 3 millennia old. Now if I could just remember how to play. Oh yeah! Click on a card to turn it over, and then find the card that matches it.
It does sound a little not like Robin Williams to me. It sounds like a guy kind of doing this.
Finally.
What did... Brick, did you butt dial me? But then hold the phone up to your face?
Try again, okay?
Okay. I tried. Oh, my memory is bad. I've got a lot on my mind, so, you know. Activity complete.
Game over, man. You lost at the
We
name
have a winner.
screen. Whoa.
Brick, you don't even sound like yourself. And I just dominated that game. In fact, you missed what I now don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, do I just keep playing forever? Oh my god. What the fuck? This is too many cards.
Let's try another one.
Okay, I'm already getting really good at this. Shit.
The only game I play is Twister in your mom's room. You're not
Give it
allowed.
another go.
Loser.
What? How am I not remembering any of these? Oh wait, those are different genie faces. Do I just get infinite tries? I guess so. I guess I have infinite tries at this. It's fun in games, like it's meant to be fun is the thing. So like that's how I'm approaching it, is honestly with an attitude of joy and fun. Like obviously it fucking sucks, but what?
So goddamn dirty. Clean it for once.
It's because you're
How did it get like
you're
this?
farting and
Jeez.
Mom, you're farting into it all. Oh my god.
Two.
She farted into my door again. Clean it yourself. I don't even use the outside of my door. I don't leave my room. Like that's a you thing.
Okay?
This isn't possible. Oh, I got the snitch. This is Harry Potter related too, I guess.
Try again, okay?
No, I won't. I'm done. I quit.
Let's
Hey,
try
Bran
another
Bran,
one.
I'm watching this guy named Mushy Slut on this show called Ben. Is this pornography
We
or
have a
some
winner.
type of televangelism?
I don't know. Is it like on Paramount Plus or something? I haven't heard of that. Okay. Ultra hard mode. Oh, God. It's time for some fun and games, y'all.
Let's try another one.
Oh.
Give it another go.
Oh,
Try
God.
again, okay?
Are these
My
different?
dial-up internet
With
can't handle
multiple
this
rug
website.
pictures?
Oh, Wait,
Try
I still
again,
had only
okay?
brands open in another browser tab. There we go.
Why didn't you play the good? Because the request is for the Aladdin Fun and Games Center. We're having fun and
Let's
games. What more do you want from me?
Another one.
Okay, I quit. I quit. I quit.
Hello, master. Need a hand? All right, let me point the way. Having a problem? No problem.
Hey,
Click here
Bram.
and I'll give you some help.
Crop dusted.
Wanna start over? Click here.
I don't.
It's a whole new world.
I don't.
You can make this game easier or harder by clicking
How do
here.
I quit the game forever?
Had enough?
Yeah. Okay, there's the exit. Oh, it says exit down there.
Do you want to save your work?
Yes? Wait, do I quit the whole game? Or just that mini game? I just quit the mini game. Okay, there's got to be some other fun and games to have, to be had. Unleash Y2K? Man, that's how the game ends, I think, yeah. No spoilers,
I
though.
want to be clear without double entendres.
Oh
so
boy,
there's
this
no
is one messed up
misunderstanding.
picture. To get it
I'll
right,
fuck anything
just
that
choose a
moves and
piece,
brings
then
wings
drag
flash.
it to where it belongs.
Anything.
I'll take care of the
Except
rest.
that piece of skin sack crumb.
You're ordering from Fuck Anything That Moves? Because as you are, I'll have chicken tendies. Some new restaurant opened up downtown called Fuck Anything That Moves, and I haven't had their chicken tendies yet. Okay, what? Oh, it's like a...
How did you get so smart?
What? I don't... It's a good question, actually. How did I get so
I'm
smart?
going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Impressive.
Thank you,
should
yeah.
do more of these.
Okay, I guess I will, because there's no, like, reward... Oh, it's just the same thing, but worse? But, like, more annoying to do? Okay. Cool, I think I get that then. We'll just... we don't have that much time, so...
Do you want to save your work?
Yeah, save my work.
Why don't you play the good
I might want to
Aladdin
return to this. Brick, I already said, like, this is the good one. This is the requested one. My chat doesn't lead me astray. This is like, this is what everybody's playing.
Check
This is
it
the
out.
new Twitch
Choose
meta.
the two items which are exactly the same. It can get pretty tricky, so look carefully.
Okay. Yeah, these two are the same.
I'm having a hard time stumping you, kid.
Oh, and now it's worse. It's like worse time again. Yeah, these two are the same though.
No, these are definitely two entirely different
Ask
things.
me
What?
about my whiner.
No, Brick, no.
I think those two are different from each other.
Yeah, but these two are the
Good
same.
job on that one.
Okay, that's that one. You know what? What happens if I click no out of curiosity? Oh, no, the same thing. The same thing happens. Okay. Is this drawing? Are we gonna draw? Oh.
Bran, I slid some tendies under the door.
Thank you.
Remember where I put my Aladdin moo-moo? It's a cold out here. Phew.
Oh, yeah. You put it in the oven. You said you wanted to burn off some of the bugs. And you said that the moo-moo was slick enough with your moisture that it wouldn't burn in the oven. That some of your secretions would protect it. Kind of like a stuntman that puts on all of that stuff before they light themselves on fire. So I would just check the oven. I think it's been in there for a couple weeks. Okay.
I would have chosen the same
Hey,
color.
Brandon, check out the game Pratfall. It's like Peek in reverse. I think you
Now,
play as Chris
we're
Pratt,
gonna do
too.
some art. Just choose a color and get started. For some super effects, try painting one color over another.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Coloring is about layers. Like, people are too precious. Like, I've been to a drawing class, so like I get it. Like, you just want to get like, you want to just layer it.
Black.
What? Grunge face? Okay.
Ooh, great
What would that
choice.
be? This color about? About this color?
I
Maybe like that?
that one.
Okay. And then like you just want to get some like accents in there. And then you can sell this. This is the kind of thing you can sell at like at like TwitchCon. You say like, oh yeah, I painted this myself, and you sell it.
Like that one.
Okay, good, done. Yep, save that. Save that. Oh. Okay.
Aladdin. Aladdin. Oh, yeah. 2-foot werewolf lad in. Brandon, your mom has the best contacts.
This is, I'm drawing Aladdin here. He has like a little hat, right? Aladdin has like a little hat or something. And anyway, I'm sort of going for a Calvin and Hobbes thing, so he's pissing.
Brandon heard you just failed another art class. Had to have Pastor Joe paint
What?
my face last time you did that.
Mom, I'm literally like doing original art right now. This is like a Calvin and Hobbes, but if it was Aladdin. And then you got Calvin peeing on Hobbes, like in the classic drawing. Okay, great. Next. Okay. Cool.
I would have chosen the same color.
He's got a blue mustache. That's what he wished for.
Go to the theater and watch the film.
Blue mustache. And he's really strung out. He's strung out as shit, so he's like red-eyed. He's been through some stuff, so he's got a sleeve. He's all veined out because he's been working out actually. And he's got like a tattoo of like a tree. Okay, great. That's done.
Do you want to save your work?
No, no. What does it do? Okay.
When does the game
I made a mistake. I didn't
have
click that.
over her. I mean, here. Actually, both work.
There's more things to do? Just with... yeah, where is Spider-Man Cartoon Maker? That's crazy that I can't find that.
Listen carefully, here's the plan. Choose the paint can with the same number as the part of the picture that you want to paint and click on that area. Poof! You're up.
Are you serious? Oh, God. This is fun and games?
Fake Robin Williams just called out your coloring ability.
You know what, Brick? I'm literally like doing my absolute best and it looks really good. It's just like so fucked up that you can't like support me in like doing an awesome job. What? Didn't I click 30? I'm literally like doing Disney painting right now, like Disney level painting. I said 30. I said 30. What? Not 10, 30. All right, it's broken. It's bullshit. It's broken. It's broken and it's bullshit. What?
Do you want to save your work?
Is that Vor again? Now blackface Aladdin. You might be candy drunk.
I haven't even eaten the tendies yet. They're with the other tendies I haven't eaten yet. I have a pile of tendies that are kind of mushed up from sliding under my door that I gotta eat later. I gotta get to them before some of the cockroaches like make a house in them. Oh, it's just the movie itself. It's just straight up the movie.
How can you find this game, but no Spider-Man Cartoon Maker?
You know, that's a great question that I was thinking about earlier, and I don't know. Oh, you can pause it. Okay. Jasmine! Look at this. This is scary. That's fucking... Honestly, I did almost jump. This shit was really scary, actually. What does this shit do?
You're doing such a good job at coloring inside the lines, sweetie.
Thank you.
This is an old favorite of mine.
Oh God, you can access your other games from the theater?
Oh, yeah. Click on a card to turn it over.
No, I don't want to. you just have quick access to all the games here.
So, this is why Prince Ahmed stormed out.
Oh, Father. Raja was just playing with him.
Brick what? I'm trying to watch a movie here.
Pastor Joe just blessed this house because of your horrific art. What happened to my sweet choir boy?
Choir boy? What the fuck are you talking about? I've never done that. It's not a thing I did. Quit making up lies about me, Mom. God. It's not lore about me. All right, let's go to the palace. Let's live it up. What the fuck? Is this the same stuff?
Disney is going to nuke this stream.
What do you mean? I'm supporting this Twitch streamer ecosystem by watching their video game movie. By watching their video game movie from 1990. What could they possibly be mad at here? All right, give me this.
Get through the maze, huh? Easy. But, uh-oh, the exit is closed and won't open until you've gotten all the objects in the maze. So, try it. It's fun.
Pastor Joe just called me. Said donations don't let him barge into your stream anymore. Who the frick is Pastor Joe, bro?
He's my mom's spiritual advisor or something. Just like I've got, you know... I've got like that rat that shows up and whispers to me in my sleep.
All right, let's hit the road, Jack.
Okay. This is cool. This is good stuff.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. Kind of like, just like let my instincts take over. And I didn't let fear define me. 4 minutes till Patreon. Okay. Guess I only have time for one more of these. Sucks, but fine. Yeah, you know what I do? I do. What we did here today matters. Even if we didn't even have time to play ABC Elephant. Or barely did.
Oh, I love this game. I'll show you an object and tell you its name. You spell it by choosing the letters from the alphabet. Then you and me, we're gonna fill in this picture. Our togetherness. Swan.
What? Do you mean just spell swan?
W-A-N. Swan. Yeah! Okay, try this one for size. Sheep.
What? What?
Now try this one. Diamond. D-E-M-O-N-S. R-P-G.
Who is this Homer Simpson sounding ass genie?
U-V-W-X-Y. Z. T-L-C-D-F-H-I. Diamond. You're on a roll, kid.
I am?
Okay, try this one for size. Hairband. C. U. M. O. N. S. T.
Shit, I did it wrong.
E. V.
Anyway, I forgot how to spell actually, unfortunately. That's all the time we have. I do have to go. I've got to like get out of here post haste. So I'm sending it back to the studio so we can find someone to raid. And no regrets. Like, we conquered another game. Like, we've really been killing it lately, like with the gameplay and stuff, and like I've really been focused up and I've been like conquering honestly game after game, and it feels really good. I'm gonna be honest with you guys about that. And it's been helping with my depression, which I found out I might have because I played a 2-minute video game earlier. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye bye. This is still going. How bannable is my stream today? Maximum. Maximum bans for all of us. Okay, I gotta raid someone right away. Immediate raids. Let's raid Dr. Doggity Dank. That's not how you say it. I should say his name right. It's Diggity Dank. Oops, that's not right. That's the wrong guy. Nope, that's the wrong guy.
You got a new coat. Hell yeah.
He's playing a game. As he does. As the doctor does. Okay, we'll be on the Patreon in about a minute, less, honestly, 30 seconds. I gotta read right now, because I'm probably gonna be late if I don't. But we'll be back tomorrow with hopefully a little bit of a longer stream. And we will see you then, I'm assuming.
I want to just kind of hang out for a couple minutes.
There's not time, Pepito.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to be hanging out for a couple minutes. Just so you know. Okay, bye. Should I end the stream before the Patreon?
Yes.
Okay, I guess if that's what you think, we shouldn't just keep streaming the Patreon on our stream. I guess if that's what you think.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.